Jeremy is one person that, since I've came on to third shift, has always been a go-to guy. He's always been able to help me out with any situation that I've needed, whether it be on line 38, 37, or just a random question that I have. Jeremy's always there to make sure that he helps not only myself, but fellow team members as well.
He's one of the most honest people I know. He's one of those guys that's always going to do the right thing, no matter if people are around or not, and that means a ton.
There isn't like one or two things that stick out about him. It's everything about him is he makes sure that he takes care of his people. He makes sure that he does the right things. If something is wrong, he will take the blame for it. He'll fix it, and he'll make sure that it doesn't happen in the future.
One thing people don't really know about him is when he trains somebody, he spends like the first 2 weeks with that person, shoulder to shoulder, helping them learn every aspect of their position. So it really starts building that relationship from the time they come on third shift and he hires them, basically. So that trust factor is there right away because he spends a huge amount of time with new people right from the very beginning.
I feel Jeremy's a well-rounded candidate with all the beliefs and drivers, but definitely with the leaders create value to the company. Without Jeremy in his position, I know I would struggle with my position. Just not having that daily interaction, that go-to person that if I had a question, he's always there with shipping and receiving needs.
So I think honesty is probably the number one thing that stands out. If anything goes wrong, he'll make sure that he figures out what it was and he'll take the blame for it, and it won't happen again in the future. He knows what's going on the shift, and he always lets me know at the end of the day of what went well and what didn't and what we're going to do the next day.
I've known Jeremy for a little over 2 years now, since I was placed in my forever home on third shift. He's always been one to put a smile on my face, even when the task at hand seems too big to grasp. We've worked together in the hardest situations. He's been willing to get all sweaty with me, and he's always taken care of my needs, no matter how much it takes out of him. All in all, I'd probably give 2 thumbs up to Jeremy anytime.
Ed Whalen's a very helpful and knowledgeable guy. He helps out on multiple lines, not just my own. 38, 34 he's assisted with in the past, and just overall when anybody needs assistance, he's there.
He stays late, usually on Friday nights, to help out with pump outs, does work bars, kind of sets them up so they're not here real late on Saturdays.
He puts the other guy first. You know, if it means him staying late, then he'll stay late to help the next guy out. I guess you could kind of look to him like the dad of the line, you know, because he's always looking out for us, and you know, he's definitely willing to help and guide people.
One day, one Friday night, we were doing processing with him. I was working with him, and all of a sudden, my car just stopped working for no reason. You know, I couldn't get, you know, to my house and anything, and he offered me a ride. He did, you know, drop me home. I really appreciate that. So he does care about people.
I think everybody sees Ed as one, a very approachable person. He's very easy to talk to, very easy to get along with, and I think they see him as a tool or access there for some knowledge and help when they need it, especially some of the, like I said, process guys. I know when they're having issues on their lines that they necessarily can't figure out, they pull him in and ask him for his knowledge and expertise.
He knows his job well, very dependable. You can always count on him being here. I know second shift will run really well with him here. Makes me a little nervous when he does take time off. So, very important part of my team.
With Ed, he's just got a heart of gold. You know, so he's not one-dimensional when it comes to thinking about people. You know, he looks at everyone. You know, and we're his family here.